The defense and aerospace is close to around 57-58%, and followed by the industrial and the medical. And the customer names I just mentioned you earlier, so I just probably move to the industry. I think if you look at one other area, why we are so bullish in the market today, and why, the opportunities what we are looking at. And the one which is there on the slide probably talks about how the global industry market is there. So if you look at it, it's close to around $3 trillion is where the global industry is going towards that in the next 3 years. And where we are today in that one, probably in India, we are close to around 2.2% of the market, what we are right now, which is in the EMS industry. Okay? And the market predicts that probably we will be growing to 3 to 4%, and we will be reaching close to around 7% of the market, of the EMS market globally. And the opportunities are there, and we are seeing it right now with our customers. So that's what we are seeing. And also the market clearly talks about the compounded annual growth rates. Look at the aerospace, medical, and industrial where we are today working. It is close to 6 to 6.5% is the market growth which we are seeing it. We all know that how much is today India is going, Make in India is happening, and how the defense is driving it today. Okay, I think the defense spend close to today $71 billion is what they are spending in India, and there are a lot of things which we are doing it today also for Indian market, for the Indian defense. So we are seeing a lot of those opportunities, and particularly on the electronic segments, if you look at it, the Indian market, the A&D and medical is where we are seeing a huge growth, close to around 40%, the CAGR for the next 3 years. That's where we are, and that's where we are, I think, going for this IPO, it will be helping us to invest into our business. Okay? And design, build, and maintain the product. So doing the design and then manufacture and the maintaining, that is one of our integrated solutions which we offer to our customers. And the technical expertise, as you said, there are very, very few globally who are there in terms of making these highly regulated, safety critical electronics. Okay? So I think we are one of them in India. We are very, very strongly positioned for doing this type of products. Speaking of the order book which we have today, so the order book also talks about 2,400 crores of order book which we have today with us. This is the firm order from the customers. Okay? That itself talks about how good is our business and how we are going to grow forward. And other things, the world-class manufacturing facilities. I think there is we have a facility, a brand new facility in Hyderabad, which was just built in 3 years back. And we also have, as I said, we will be leveraging from our engineering expertise what we have from our parent organization. So that is one of main attributes what we see that we will be getting from the corporate.
Revenue trajectory of growth in the last 3 years. So we ended FY23 with 832 crores, and our gross margins are constantly improving. Right, as we see, we ended the year with 15.55% in FY23. And then more impressively is the EBITDA growth as well, from 7% to 11%, and sustaining at the similar levels in 23. Our profit for the year has come down a little bit, and you might be wondering why that is the case. So I'll briefly explain that. While our growth has been there and gross profits have grown up, we have proactively invested in SG&A, right? And that is because of the tremendous opportunity we see in this space. So the management slide that Rajendra spoke about, you can see that none of the other EMS players in India will have management depth of that pedigree, basically, right? So it's a very strong, etc. Right? So that's what we have. And then the last year the financial expenses were higher. I think we had to fund the
and high entry barriers, high complex products what we do for customers. And the customers with whom we work right now, if you look at the Honeywell and Thales, particularly in the aerospace and defense, there are long-term projects which will be running for 15 plus years if you start any new project with them. Okay, so that's what will have a lot of sustainability with them working for you over the long years. And there is a lot which we can do with them, and we are not really worrying about having a 5% of the revenue coming from a 60 or a 10% coming from a 91%, because there is a lot more what we can do along with them. But having said that, we are not going to stop adding the new customers, but not that like any of other engineering IT sectors where we will be adding around 40-50 customers per year. Probably that is not the case. It will be a single digit, but we'll be picking up with whom we'll be working and where we'll be adding value to our customers.